for coming back and joining me for episode 2. On this episode, I want to focus in on why it took me 6 years to start this podcast. And it's funny because the other day I was looking through my Google memories and happened to pop up that 6 years ago I made a video on wanting to start this podcast, and that was supposed to be my first video. And as you very well know, you say you're going to do something and something else takes forefront. When you're a mom, so many things occupy your brain capacity and your to-do list. And 3 years ago, I actually started journaling about wanting to start this podcast. And recently I just had like these stir up of emotions of wanting to start, but having that fear that tends to hold me back from wanting to follow through, and fear of failing or fear of not feeling original, or if someone's gonna connect. And finally realizing that I had to let fear go and just take the leap for it and start. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, as people say, polished. I just want it to feel like me, authentically me. What matters to Yuri, what impact I want to make on the world, to other moms. Sorry, I totally stopped. And that's again the overthinking that also kept me from moving forward, of now me more wanting to focus on the impact that I can make instead of like what is going to be the outcome of starting the podcast. Where is it going to take me? And instead of letting fear take over, I decided to think of it in a way as just enjoy the journey and see where it takes you. Because I realized, as in life, as in motherhood, things are constantly changing and shifting, and that's okay. What I want moms to get from this podcast, and what I want you to hear, deeply hear, and hopefully resonate with you, is that you are enough. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your motherhood. Trust yourself wholly and fully, even when you doubt yourself. Stand still for a moment. Sometimes I know I am always constantly thinking of my to-do list on what I need to get done, and I tend to forget to carve out time for me. And this is truly, to me, what this podcast is me taking the time to use my creativity and carve out space for my dream, for something that I wanted to start 6 years ago and wrote about 3 years ago, and finally taking the leap to start and to follow through. And it feels scary, it feels amazing, it feels exciting, and for the first time it feels tangible. If you have something in your heart that hasn't gone away, trust yourself. Take that first step. Even if it's making that one video that won't publish for a while, even if it's taking the time to journal, take the time for you. I always tell my girls, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. And it was about time that I take that and stop and tell myself, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. Thank you for tuning in for the second episode. I look forward to continuing this journey and continuing to grow and learn and hold space for myself and create a safe space for other moms and caregivers.